Hi, this is Ann with Finance on the Offense, and you might have heard in the news in the last few days that huge hedge funds are doing a short ladder attack on GameStop stock. So in this video, I'm going to show you what the heck that means. And if you want to know what's happening or what has happened with GameStop stock in the last 2 weeks, I also have another video and you can see that on your screen up above. All right, let's get started. Now the funny thing is, the term short ladder attack is a new term. So this has only been used, really, to describe what's happening with GameStop. The only time it was ever used before that anyone can find is in a blog post by a guy named Gerald Klein on seekingalpha.com, except he referred to it as a short down ladder. And I also want to say right now that most of the content for this video is coming from that blog that he wrote in 2014. So I'll link that in the description below. Long story short, the hope for the big investors, the hedge funds, is now that they've already got their short position, they want to manipulate the stock price to make it go down. And so they're buying and selling their own stock, which doesn't even actually exist. It's actually all borrowed stock, or you could call it counterfeit shares, and selling it to make the price go down. And this can even cause a company to go bankrupt. If that happens, the hedge fund wins because they never have to buy back real shares to return to their lender. So that's what they're trying to do right now, make that stock price fall. And that's where the short ladder attack comes in. In case you're confused about what a short position is, I'm going to link a section of my other video where I explain what that is. Okay, so let's talk about why stock prices go up and down in general. The way stock prices work is through supply and demand. When more people want to buy the stock than sell, the price goes up. And when there are more shares on the market than people available to buy them, the price will go down. And of course, there are other factors that come into play, like how well the company is doing, or if the company's been in the news for something either bad or good. That can affect the stock price. The large investors flood the market with borrowed shares, and they do this basically by buying and selling the borrowed shares back and forth between each other. So I'm going to show you an example with bananas. Investor A will sell a borrowed banana at $10. Investor B will purchase that borrowed banana, and by the way, he already owes his lender a banana from a short he made earlier. Now, Investor B will borrow a new banana, and at this point, the price has fallen to $9. Investor A will take that offer. Or another option is Investor B will reduce his price to hit Investor A's $9 bid. So Investor A buys the share for $9, covering his open $10 short and making a $1 profit. Basically what they're doing is buying and selling their borrowed shares back and forth for lower amounts, driving the price of the share down. Now, the guy who wrote this article uses the term counterfeit shares, which makes it seem all very illegal or something that probably should be illegal. And don't get me started on the whole Robinhood, Citadel, and Melvin Capital thing, because that is just a whole other level of craziness. Although this kind of makes sense to me, sort of, it seems that the hedge funds would actually lose money trading their shares back and forth like that. Then again, it probably doesn't compare to the amount they'll lose if the price of the stock skyrockets again like it did on Wednesday. So let's take a look at the GameStop stock chart. Here's when Reddit started gaining momentum on the short squeeze, which you can learn about in my other video, as I've been linking throughout this video. If you invested $5,000 here on January 12th and then sold here at the top of the peak, your $5,000 would have become about $87,000. And then now we are in the short ladder attack here at this part of the graph. So we'll see what happens in the next few days. And if you have any opinions on this whole scenario, please leave those in the comment section below. Okay, if you like this video, please click on the like button, and I'll see you next week with another Finance on the Offense video. Thank you!